6 foods that destroy your prostate health. Prostate problems are something most men will face as they get older, conditions like BPH, prostatitis, or even prostate cancer. And let's be real, these aren't just small inconveniences. They can take over your life, making simple things like sleeping through the night or going to the bathroom a struggle. But here's the thing. You don't want to wait until there's a problem to start thinking about your prostate health. Even if you're feeling fine now, the choices you make today can impact you down the road. If you're already dealing with symptoms like frequent bathroom trips, weak urine flow, or that frustrating feeling of never fully emptying your bladder, your diet could be playing a bigger role than you think. In this video, we're breaking down 6 foods that silently harms your prostate and what you can do instead. The good news, you don't have to completely give them up. We'll share some healthier alternatives and tips on how to prepare some of these foods to minimize their effects. So, make sure to watch till the end. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only. For medical advice or diagnosis, consult a professional. Sugary foods and refined carbs. Let's start with sugary foods and refined carbs. Things like soda, sugary coffee drinks, like those flavored lattes and frappuccinos, pastries and donuts, chocolate bars, ice creams, pasta, fast food buns and fries, pizza, and white bread. They might taste good, but they're doing your body no favors. Why it's harmful? When you eat a lot of sugar, it causes your blood sugar to spike and then crash. These constant spikes create inflammation in your body, including in your prostate. Over time, this inflammation can weaken your prostate and increase your risk of developing problems like an enlarged prostate or even prostate cancer. Studies have also linked high sugar intake to hormone imbalances, which can further impact prostate health. What to do? You don't have to avoid these foods completely. Eat in moderation. But if you already have prostate problems, it's better to swap out these sugary and refined foods for healthier options. Instead of soda, try water or herbal teas. Replace pastries and donuts with nuts or fresh fruit. Choose whole grain alternatives like oats or whole wheat bread instead of white bread and pizza crust. Small changes in your diet can go a long way in keeping your prostate healthy. Red and processed meats. This includes foods like lamb, pork, veal, and processed meats like bacon, sausages, ham, hot dogs, and even beef steaks. Eating too much of these can be bad news for your prostate. Why it's harmful? Red meats are a good source of essential nutrients like protein, vitamin B12, iron, and zinc, which are important for overall health. But they are also high in saturated fats, which contribute to inflammation. Studies have shown that consuming large amounts of red meat, especially when cooked at high temperatures, can increase the risk of prostate cancer. When you cook these meats at high temperatures, like on a grill, they release harmful chemicals called HCAs and PAHs. These chemicals can damage cells and increase cancer risk. Plus, eating a lot of processed red meat can increase your insulin levels, which can trigger hormones that are linked to prostate cancer. It's important to note that this doesn't mean eating red meat will definitely cause prostate cancer. However, it's one factor among many that can contribute to the risk. What to do? Cut back on red meat and processed meats. Again, you don't have to avoid them completely, but try eating more lean proteins like chicken, turkey, or plant-based options like beans. Or cook red meat at a lower temperature. It can help reduce the formation of harmful compounds like HCAs. Methods like slow cooking, baking, or even using a sous vide can be healthier options. These techniques help keep the meat tender without creating as many bad compounds. Fried foods. We're talking about crispy fries, fried chicken, crispy onion rings, those tempting fast food meals, and anything that's dunked in hot oil. Why it's harmful. Fried foods can be bad for your prostate because when foods are fried at high temperatures, harmful compounds like acrylamide, heterocyclic amines, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons can form. These compounds have been linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer. They also have unhealthy fats that can cause inflammation and make you gain weight, both of which are linked to prostate problems. Plus, frying destroys some of the nutrients in the food. To keep your prostate healthy, it's better to choose cooking methods like baking, grilling, steaming, or air frying. Dairy products, milk, cheese, butter, these are staples for a lot of people, but they're not great for your prostate. Why it's harmful. Dairy foods have high levels of calcium and fat, which can affect hormone levels in the body. Research has linked high dairy consumption to a higher risk of prostate cancer. Additionally, the saturated fats in dairy can trigger inflammation, which further aggravates prostate issues. For some men, dairy may even lead to hormone imbalances that disrupt prostate health. What to do? Try reducing your dairy intake. There are plenty of plant-based alternatives like almond milk or oat milk that taste great and are better for your health. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it to someone who needs it, and subscribe to get weekly healthy tips like this. Alcohol. A beer after work or a glass of wine with dinner might seem harmless, but too much alcohol can be problematic. Why it's harmful. Drinking too much alcohol can harm your prostate in several ways. First, alcohol acts as a diuretic, making you pee more often, which can be tough for men with an enlarged prostate. It also causes inflammation, which can make prostate problems worse. Plus, alcohol can lead to dehydration, making urinary symptoms more uncomfortable. Lastly, it can mess with the muscles that control your bladder, making it harder to store and release urine properly. So it's best to drink alcohol in moderation or not at all to keep your prostate healthy. Foods high in sodium. Canned soups, chips, and processed sauces might save you time, but they're loaded with salt. Why it's harmful. Too much salt causes your body to retain water and raises your blood pressure. This can strain your urinary system, including your prostate, making prostate issues worse. What to do? Check food labels and choose low-sodium options. Instead of using salt to season your food, try using herbs and spices for flavor, or add only a small amount of salt to your cooking.